Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, my name is Winifred Ogugo. I'm a real estate agent here in Ontario. But today we are not going to be talking about real estate. This video is different, it's unique, it's personal, and it's from my heart. This February, it's been 6 years since my dad passed. And every year around this time, I find myself in deep reflections, not just on him, but on the lessons I've learned since he passed. About life, about love, about family, about loss, and about growth. My dad was the best man that you could ever think of. He was my protector, my peace, my happy place, sometimes even my gossip partner. He was an amazing father, and I have no words to describe him, because how can you describe someone who was everything literally to you? And even though that is no longer here, I still feel like he's here somehow. I still hear his voice, maybe more now in my head. I kind of know what he will approve or what he'll say, and sometimes I mimic the conversations with him because I already know the answer to what I'm asking. So yeah, it does feel like he's still here, and he's here in my heart, in my memory, and he lives rent free in my head, and I won't have it any other way. Some people grow up not having a father figure like my dad, so I consider myself blessed and lucky, and I understand that not everyone can brag on their father like I do. So I am one of the lucky daddy's girl, and I am grateful for the years that I had him, and for having someone as him in my life to impress on me, to love on me, and to guide me and protect me. I am blessed, I'm lucky, I'm grateful, and thank God for that, because I don't know what version of myself would be alive today if I didn't have him as a father. So thank God. One of the hardest lessons that I've learned since that passing is that family change, relationship shifts. People that you thought would be there sometimes are not always there. It's quite painful to accept, but losing someone doesn't just affect you. People grieve differently, and people express that grief in different ways. Sometimes grief can bring people together. Other times it can set families and people apart, and it's just because the human nature is different. And having someone as my dad, who was like a strong pillar of the family, a uniting force, it's difficult to have that replicated. It's almost like when you have a pillar, a uniter, someone that brings everybody together, and all of a sudden that gravitational pull is no longer there, people just tend to scatter in different direction, and they can't seem to bring themselves back in alignment. And it's okay, and that is growth, that is part of life, that's part of being an adult, and it's okay for that to happen. It's just, for me, it wasn't quite as easy to get to this realization that it's okay, right? So it was more of sometimes a struggle to accept it. So since in past, I've learned, in essence, to focus on my own journey, to stop waiting on others, to move in the same pace as I am, and to stop trying to fix things that are outside of my control. For the longest time, I thought success was a collective thing, that we all had to move together to grow together. But I have learned, especially in 2024, that my growth is personal and my responsibility. I can't always force people to see my vision. I can't always wait for validation. I cannot hold myself back because I'm waiting for others to catch up. I've learned to be happy for myself and not through the eyes of others, to chase my goal, even though sometimes it means that I have to walk alone. After all, this is my life, my journey, my legacy. I don't know, 2024 was a tough year. I don't know if I'm the only one who feels that way, but 2024 was tough for me. But I just thought I'll share some lessons that I will be carrying forward throughout 2025 and beyond. Obviously, these lessons might get refined as I go through this year, but I wanted to share that with you, and I wrote it down, so I'm going to be reading. So 2024, there were moments that pushed me to my limits, moments where I questioned everything, moments where I felt like, sometimes even giving up. So, but yeah, through it all, I've learned these 3 major lessons. And lesson number 1 is discomfort is necessary for growth. Let me say that again. Discomfort is necessary for growth. The other season are the ones that shapes you, that shapes your future, that makes you into a better version of yourself. So embrace discomfort with expectation. Embrace it with knowing that you are on a journey to be a better you. Number 2, not everyone is meant to walk with you forever. Now, this was a tough one for me to accept, but I am at a point whereby now I'm okay not to have everyone walk with me forever. It is actually okay. It feels light, really feels light at this end of the spectrum. Now, that's not to say that you push people away because you try to feel light. I'm saying it shouldn't feel uncomfortable. It doesn't have to feel weighty. It doesn't have to feel like it's a chore to try and displease yourself, to please others, just in the name of having them aligned with you. So it's okay. Not everyone is meant to walk with you forever. And when the season for people to go comes, let them go. And number 3 is that God's plan is always bigger than my plan. Sometimes we try to control things too much that we actually forget that we are working on God's script. We're working on God's purpose and God's plan for our life. And sometimes controlling these things makes us deviate from His plan. We can't overplan and overscript our life because the ultimate author has done that for you. Sometimes you just have to throw in the towel and to say, God, what do you want? Well, where am I supposed to be going? Sometimes it's okay for you to say, I don't know where to go. I'm waiting on God for direction. At some point, I just had to stop everything I was doing, stop the way I was thinking and say, God, you knew this day was going to come, and you knew that I will question myself. I'll question my walk with you. What was your plan? Take me to where you want to take me to. Just lead me. So yeah, God's plan is always bigger. Even when you don't even realize it, even when you think that life is difficult, lean on Him. Lean onto His own understanding, not yours, and let Him direct you. Hey, don't even try. Just ask Him for the map. He's already laid the plan for you. Trust Him. And the biggest part is just trying to realize what that map is saying for you, for the season, and where you need to be going. So I don't want it to sound like 2024 was all struggles. There were a lot of blessings. I think that even in the struggle, there were blessings. There were blessings in every little pocket of things that happened personally, spiritually to me in 2024. Now that I look back and I reflect on the year, I am thankful, honestly, for 2024. It has helped me build resilience. It has helped me develop my character. It has also helped me let go of baggages that are not relevant for where God is taking me to. So I'm grateful overall for the little blessings and the little nuggets in 2024, and I am looking forward to carrying on that blessing into 2025. I know it's February already, but yeah, I'm looking on to the lessons and the blessings that are in every stage of 2025. Nowadays, I think a lot about legacy. I think about what I want to be remembered for, what I want to stand for. I'm thinking about not just a legacy where I'm away. I'm thinking about a legacy where I'm here, if that makes sense. I'm thinking about when people reflect on who Winifred Ogiugo is, what comes to mind? What do they see? Am I making an impact? Am I making a difference in someone's life? I know that my existence is not just for my benefit. It's to not only carry forward God's goodness, but to make a difference in everyday people, the people I interact with, my community, my work, employees, my loved ones, my family. So, and I want to continue to build on that legacy as an extension of my dad's legacy, because that's who he was. He was a good man, and I like to think that everybody that remembered him in such a positive light. Everything I do now, every step I take is intentional, because I'm not just chasing success, I'm chasing purpose, and I'm chasing legacy. The biggest lesson that my dad left was faith. Faith and hope. Have faith in God, to trust in Him. Faith also in myself and in my abilities and what I'm capable of. Faith even in the hardest moment, even when the business or situation doesn't seem like it's going well. No matter what comes my way, I choose to trust, to believe, and to keep moving forward. So if you've ever lost someone and you're trying to navigate after loss, and if you're struggling with where you are right now, I just want you to remember that you're not alone. Their love, their lessons, and their legacies, these things never die, they live on. Honor them by living, by growing, and by being the best version of yourself, and by living each moment of your life with intentionality and purpose. And most importantly, by becoming the person they always knew that you could be. Before I go though, I thought I'd ask, what is one lesson someone you've lost left with you? Leave it in the comment section and let's keep their legacies going. As always, thank you for sticking around. If this video spoke to you in any way, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you'll stay connected and we can keep the conversation going. Yeah, until next time, take care of yourself. Once again, I'm Winifred Ogiugo, and remember, God loves you. I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.